Today, we are diving into a really revolutionary shift in how business gets done. And look, we're not just talking about saving a few cents here and there. We're talking about completely reinventing the way businesses, especially retailers, get paid.
For most businesses, taking payments is just a cost. It's a necessary evil you have to deal with. But what if we could just flip that whole idea on its head? What if the payment process itself could actually drive growth, make customers happier, and make your entire business smarter? Well, that is the game-changing idea we're unpacking today.
So let's start with a problem every single business faces, this kind of hidden tax on every sale you make. I'm talking about the fees from traditional payment methods like credit cards, the ones that are quietly eating away at your revenue with every single tap or swipe.
And the scale of this opportunity is, well, it's staggering. This isn't just some small tweak. We're talking about a potential cost reduction of 80 to 90% on your payment processing fees. That is a huge amount of money you can reclaim and pour right back into your business.
So, you might be asking, why are these fees so ridiculously high? Well, it's because the traditional card system is like this incredibly complex maze. Your money has to navigate through all these different toll booths before it ever gets to you. But there's a new way. Think of it like a direct superhighway for your money.
Okay, let's trace that path through the old maze for a second. When a customer taps their card, the journey begins. First, a payment processor, like a Stripe or a Square, takes a cut. Then, the card network, Visa or MasterCard, they take an interchange fee. After that, the customer's bank takes another fee, and only then, 2 or 3 days later, does the rest of the money finally land in your account.
Now let's check out that superhighway. With account-to-account or A2A payments, the customer just starts the payment from their own banking app. The money travels directly from their bank account to yours. And that's it. Seriously, no middlemen, no toll booths, and the best part, the settlement is instant. So the bottom line is this. By cutting out all those middlemen, you dramatically slash your costs, and you get your money in seconds, not days. This completely transforms your cash flow. You can pay suppliers faster, you can invest in new inventory immediately. It fundamentally changes the economics of how you do business.
All right, let's see what this actually looks like inside a physical store, right? This is where these benefits become super real for both your staff and your customers. This is where the theory hits the shop floor.
First up, hardware costs. Those traditional card terminals? They can cost anywhere from 500 to 2,000 euros a piece. With A2A payments, which are just initiated from a customer's phone to a simple QR code, that cost becomes zero. Nothing. No terminals to buy, no terminals to lease or maintain. And just look at the impact on your customer flow. Because the customer handles the entire payment on their own device, the whole process is incredibly fast. We're seeing checkout queues move up to 3 times faster. Can you imagine what that means for your store during a holiday rush?
And here's the impact on your bottom line. We're back to that massive reduction in transaction fees, over 80%. And remember, this isn't a one-time saving. This is money back in your pocket on every single sale from now on.
And let's not forget about your team. Think about a typical cashier's day. Dealing with those awkward card declined conversations, rebooting a frozen terminal, calling a manager over for a dispute. It's stressful. Now picture this. No declined cards, because funds are verified instantly. No equipment to break down, and queues that just fly by. It's a less stressful, way more efficient day for everyone involved. Now let's see how this amazing technology extends beyond the store, turning your marketing expenses into direct, measurable revenue. This is where payments stop being a cost center and become a core part of your marketing engine. Get ready for this. It's a technology called Soundbite. Basically, you can register any audio, a jingle, a spoken phrase, even a sound effect, and link it directly to a product. When someone hears that sound on TV or the radio or a podcast, their banking app can actually detect it and instantly offer them the product for purchase. It's a direct link from hearing an ad to owning the product. It's wild.
And look at the difference in the customer journey here. Traditionally, a customer has to remember your ad, then go search for you online, navigate your website, maybe even create a whole new account, all before they can buy. Over 70% of people just give up. With this new tech, they hear the ad, they review the product, and they confirm the purchase right there on their phone. The whole thing takes like 10 to 15 seconds.
And here's the financial impact in black and white. For every $100,000 you spend on a TV ad, a traditional spot might generate, $5,000 in sales? But an ad with Soundbite technology can generate $45,000.
That is a 9-fold increase in revenue for every single ad dollar you spend.
This quote really captures the paradigm shift here. The guesswork of advertising is just over. You're no longer just hoping your ad worked. You are literally watching the sales come in real time, and you know exactly which radio spot or TV commercial brought them in. It's perfect direct attribution.
So you can see, this is way more than just a new way to get paid. It's a whole new set of rules for commerce. It's a complete toolkit for growing your business.
So let's just quickly recap the new tools you get. You can eliminate all that expensive hardware. You can slash transaction fees by over 80%. You can speed up your checkout queues 3 times over. And you can turn your ads into instant sales. But there is one more game-changing benefit.
That's right, no more PCI compliance. Because A2A payments move money directly between banks, there is no sensitive card data ever stored or transmitted by your business. This completely eliminates that costly, complex, and honestly super stressful burden of PCI compliance. Think of the time, the money, and the audits you get to avoid.
So, we'll leave you with this question to think about. Imagine all the resources, the money, the time, the energy your staff puts in, that you currently pour into just the act of getting paid. If all of that was freed up, if payments became simple, instant, and even profitable, what new possibilities would open up for you? What could your business truly become?